I am an expert in loneliness. And the reason is I took a vow of celibacy going on 7 years. I have been 100% without a partner, none of the sex, X. And I like the SE and the X a lot. You can own that space of being lonely and transmute it in a spiritual way that brings you unbelievable happiness. This video is going to change your life. I'm the spiritual mother. Kiss that like button for me right now if you would. Share this video with a friend. You're going to like it. I had this pattern. I would get much too attached. Other people's issues would rush in to my space, my home, my mind, my heart, other people's stuff. So when you bring somebody else in, your own issues, your own problems multiply. We forget that. You know what's really interesting is during this time of celibacy, I have received so many marriage proposals. It's insane. When I took my vow of celibacy, every week, every month, every year, my standards would rise and I would see things in my past from a new perspective. I'd look back and I'd say, oh my gosh, my ex was not very smart. I'd look back and say, what was I thinking? Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm going to give you 3 remedies. Dynamic, incredible, wonderful, transformative, magical remedies for loneliness. There is light on the other side of the tunnel, baby. Oh, so much light. If you're lonely, the number one thing I want you to do, this one's pretty funny. I want you to embrace the fact, dig the awesomeness of not having to put up with anybody else's BS. No more tired old jokes that you done heard 2 million times. No more other people's bad spending money habits. Yay! No more farts from other people. No more nose hairs. Oh, the nose hairs. Oh. I can't handle the nose hairs. No more relying on other people to give you compliments or gifts or letting you down. Those things are an emotional curse. No more loud chewers. No more slow walkers. No more drunkenness. No more picking up after somebody. No more driving in the passenger seat with somebody else's road rage. Okay, so you're digging the fact that you don't have to put up with other people's BS. Do you see how all of these things can help you? If you're lonely and you embrace the fact that you no longer have to deal with all these bad habits from people of your past, stop romanticizing about all the good things and remember the things that got on your damn nerves. By doing this, it'll release the floodgates of humor. And this will help you see that your current situation is not so bad. Remember the ick. Remember how it weighted you down. And it'll help fill that hole. It'll help you it's like the scales coming off. The second. Yep, I just did that. The second wonderful remedy for loneliness is you have an opportunity of time in this beautiful world to completely get your act together. You're going to get everything in your life dealt with. You're going to get your finances in order. You're going to get a lucrative income coming in. You're going to get all of your debts paid off. You're going to get your body in good shape. You're going to start eating healthy. You're going to drop the bad habits of the alcohol, of the cigarettes. You're going to be leveling up. That's what this period is for. When you're lonely, you're not feeling great about yourself and who you are and what you are to the world. You have an opportunity to become self-reliant. And that's an amazing thing. You don't have to deal with grown toddlers. I don't need any toddlers around me. I don't need any fixer-uppers. I don't need any big babies. I like living in such a way that I don't have issues, problems, drama. I don't have anger, upsetness, alcoholism. I don't have these things in my life because I have my act together. I don't believe you have any business dividing your time with a new lover when your life is a mess. It's your opportunity to be on your own and deal with it. It's this magical portal. Because I'm 100% dedicated to self-improvement, I decided it was really important for me to take time for myself. And let's face it, there is a tiny little fraction of a percent of people that are super highly developed. Tiny, minuscule. And you know what's interesting? I'm finally open to possibilities of love. And it's only because I am so confident in the fact that I know who I am. I'm completely 100% confident in my skin. I have my act together. I ain't desperate. How do you know Miki ain't desperate? If a highly developed, amazing, wonderful, funny Ricky Gervais, you hear me talking? Yeah, he's my ideal man. Or Steve Martin. I can't decide. During this time, I've built a profitable business. I've written a book and have a lot of notes for future books. I stopped smoking any of the herb. I don't drink. Maybe I have a couple glasses of wine a year. I've traveled and lived overseas. Aren't I glad I did that traveling while I had an opportunity? Yeah. I have a super high credit score. I love myself completely. I'm not interested in babysitting. Now that I've taken the time to fully develop myself in every aspect of my life, ain't no grown toddler about to come up on me. I ain't having it. When you take your focus off of being lonely and you look at your current circumstance, and you really get in there and you really deal with it, you'll become so protective of that beautiful energy, of that amazing lifestyle, of all the possibilities that now have opened up to you. You're not going to be hopeless and feeling sad. You're going to be hopeful and excited for what may come. The third remedy for you to get over feeling so blue is to put yourself out there. I have created a YouTube channel. I call myself the spiritual mother. I wear crazy crowns, link in description. I've created an online school with my daughter that I think is the greatest gift to humanity ever. All my life experiences wrapped up in this beautiful package to help humanity. So this third thing is you're going to put yourself out there. You're going to take some risks. You're going to dig deep and say, what is it that I'd like to do? What can I do? What am I capable of? What should I do? I'm going to take some risks. I'm going to wear purple and go out in public. I'm not going to try to blend in. I'm going to be a flower. In this third phase, you are going to transform into the person that you always wanted to be. You have your act together. You got all the stuff behind the scenes, that hard work, got all of that dealt with. And now you're stepping out. It's like you're sweet 16. Look who you are. Go flirt in the grocery store. Take a fun photo shoot. Naked if you want. Why not? You got in shape. You made sure everything was all firm. And then put it on your entryway wall. This is the time where you can start becoming a little wild in the best of ways. This is where you're going to step out and make yourself proud. This is where legacy comes in. You know what I love about older people? I just love the fact that older people will say whatever they think. This is why some of them can become so funny. They're not afraid to offend. In fact, if they do, they probably think it's great and it's funny and that maybe you deserve it. I love those people. They're not playing it safe anymore. They've given up that and they've replaced it with freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom of movement, freedom of joking around, freedom of being who they really are. I'm out here making YouTube videos. If I can do these things at my age, there's nothing that you can't do. I'm sure it seems odd to people that I live with so much gumption. I'm quite certain a lot of people think I'm a bit odd and weird. Some people might find it a little upsetting that here I am midlife and I have so many ambitions. They might find that lacking in themselves and judge me harshly for that. Maybe some people judge because, I got the crowns and the cleavage going on. I don't care. This is where I'm at. This is the stage of life that I'm enjoying. And you know what? I'm not lonely. I'm thrilled living my beautiful life that I've designed. I've gotten rid of all the stressors. I can laugh and think, oh my gosh, what kind of taste did I used to have? Ugh. How did I put up with that? How did I miss that? And I focused on my own self and got everything in my own life properly in order so that I can live stress-free with the ability to be a little wild, to put myself out there. And I have the wisdom to deflect the people that don't deserve to be in my life. Vow of celibacy will give you some wisdom, let me tell you. Yeah, because you're not bringing other people's energy and junk in the trunk into your trunk. Yeah, that can get messed up. And have I missed the SE and the XX from time to time, but also not really, because I've been on this whirlwind adventure of self-development. I've taken risks that I never would have done had I been in a relationship. I decorate rooms without having to check in with somebody. I can wear whatever I want. I don't rely on other people's energy to build me up. I build my own damn self up. I'm my own superhero. Life is too magical to spend it being lonely. I'd like you to do yourself a favor. Join us in our manifestation school, Fashion a Fairy Tale. The link's behind me. It is the most worthwhile online course of existence. I wouldn't put it out there if I didn't 100% believe that it would help you and would transform your life and make a difference and help you love yourself and tap into your full potential. It's unlike anything. And the reason it's unlike anything is because my daughter and I are so unique, and we've put everything that we thought could help you with your finances, with your mental, with your physical, with emotional, everything that goes on in our lives. We're basically giving you a blueprint of all blueprints, a map of all maps to get you to the destination of living the most magical life imaginable. So don't even hesitate, just get in so that you have these amazing videos, these amazing notes, homework just galore. Trust me on this. I'm not going to lead you down the wrong road. So now you're not lonely anymore because you've subscribed to the Spiritual Mothers YouTube channel. You remember all of your ex's bad habits and you're like, oh my God, oh, that nose hair. You're a self-developed powerhouse. Powerhouse. Let me say that again. Powerhouse. And now you're stepping out. You're taking these really fun risks with your life, taking the time to make your life so wonderful. Write down below any funny habits you're glad to be rid of, and what is it that you are working on for your future? And what do you want to do that's wild? Loneliness remedies for you. Loneliness remedies. No more boo-hoo. No more boo-hoo.